Hi, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can wash your face with water and then follow with sunscreen. Now this is something that's completely fine to do, and I'm about to share with you how you can do this. But first of all, I do want to emphasize one more important point, and this is that if you have oily skin or still some residue from the night before, if you have used an oil, maybe you have your moisturizer, an overnight mask, or you may be currently using a retinol and it's causing your skin to flake, I highly recommend using a cleanser to wash your face, because water alone may not be strong enough to properly take it off the skin, and then you can come across a layering issue or even clogged pores. So if you want to see how you can use a cleanser to wash your face and then follow on with your sunscreen, I have such a video on my YouTube channel and I'm going to leave it in the top right corner. But now I want to keep my focus on water only and then the application of the sunscreen. So first of all, when washing your face with only water, use lukewarm water to warm water so it feels comfortable on the skin. You can only use your hands for this by splashing it to your face and neck, gently massage it over your face and then do the rinsing. Or in between, you can use a soft and clean washcloth, those makeup cloths, or even like microfiber cloths. These are extremely soft and gentle on the skin, and you can wet them in between, squeeze them out, and then gently swipe it across your face before you're going to rinse it off again. This way you're making sure that everything comes properly off the skin. So let's go ahead and do this. Now go ahead and take your clean cloth, wet it, and then squeeze it out. And now gently swipe it across your face and neck. And now rinse again with lukewarm water. And now take a clean towel and remove the remaining water drops from the skin surface by gently patting. Please do not rub. This is an essential step to do in between so that you're making sure that your sunscreen will layer properly afterwards. If you're still going to leave the water drops on the skin surface, you can come across an issue which is called a pilling. Because then you're going to apply your sunscreen onto wet skin, it's going to mix with water, and then you may come across the pilling issue where you can see that some little flakes or that the sunscreen starts to ball up, and you have this all over your face and neck and even on your fingers, and then you can start all over again because it's quite annoying as you cannot properly get it off like this. So then you need to wash your face again and then do the application properly. So please make sure that you're going to remove the water drops from the skin surface. So now once you're done with washing your face, you now can move on to the next step, which is the application of your sunscreen. Now go ahead and grab your favorite sunscreen, make sure it feels comfortable on the skin and that it does not irritate your skin in any way. The main point here is that you're going to apply 10 to 15 minutes before sun exposure, and the amount of product that you're going to use so that you can apply it evenly and properly all over your face and neck to protect the skin from the damaging UV rays. And so this is more or less about half a teaspoon for your face, neck, including your ears. If you want to include your décolletage, use about 1 teaspoon. Now this can be adjusted, but I have tried it with several sunscreens and even moisturizers with SPF, and this works extremely well. So I have half a teaspoon right here. Go ahead again, grab your favorite sunscreen and then use about half a teaspoon more or less, or about 1 teaspoon depending on your décolletage. So about that much, so you can see it is a fair amount. This is what I basically want to teach you, that is that you need to use a fair amount so that you have enough product to evenly blend it all over. So once you get the idea of how much you need to use, of course you do not need to use half a teaspoon for it, you just can dispense it immediately onto your fingertips and then start blending it evenly all over. Now you can use your sunscreen around the eyes if it does not irritate your eyes. Sometimes they do specifically tell you in the back of the packaging that you should avoid the eye area, so if that's your guidance, I recommend following with it. However, if you know for sure that it does not irritate your eyes in any way, then you still can use it around the eyes. Just make sure to not get it into your eyes nor into your mouth. If it starts to irritate your eyes, or in general if the sunscreen starts to irritate your skin, my best advice would be switching to a different one that feels much more comfortable on the skin, that does not irritate the skin. Or if it's primarily the eye area and you want to avoid the eye area with the sunscreen, then please make sure to wear sunglasses throughout the day. So, and once you've applied it all over your face and neck, you're going to leave it on the skin. There's no need to wash it off. And so there you have an example of how you can wash your face with water and then follow with your sunscreen. This is how simple you can keep it, as those are still 2 essential steps to do in the morning before sun exposure. Now, I do hope that you enjoyed this video, that you find it helpful. If you did so, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well as share it. And if you now want to see how you can include several steps in between, if you have an entire skincare routine, I'm going to leave such a video at the end of this video. However, if you want to learn more about skincare in general, you will find several videos on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next one. Happy skincaring. Bye!